Hey guys, Zenith Darksky here with another reaction video, and this time we're reacting to Morissette Amon, and doing a rock medley at one of her concerts or something like that. Either way, I believe this is like a compilation of them or something like that. I'm not really sure, I haven't watched it. But somebody sent me this link to this video, so if this isn't the best quality or whatever, then I'm sorry, I didn't pick the video. It got sent, the link got sent to me. But either way, a lot of people have told me to react to her rock medley because obviously Metalhead reacts. So a lot of people have been like, hey, if you like that kind of music, Morissette does really cool covers of rock songs and everything. And I want to say that the description of this video has, no, it doesn't. But I think she does a few different like bands and songs and stuff here. So we're gonna get right into it. But before we do, please hit that sub button if you haven't already. It takes a few seconds. Usually by the time I mention the sub thing, you could have already done it. So please hit that subscribe button if you guys don't mind. It really helps me out and it lets you see more of my content if you enjoy it. Either way, let's get into it and check out her medley here. Kind of longer video. Shout out to that fella, I guess.
But I come from a very musically inclined family, so I'm always surrounded by different kinds of music. My mom is into the chill songs. Si daddy naman, my dad is actually my very first vocal coach. He's a musician. Yung roots niya though is rock and roll. Ako as an artist or as a singer, mas into R&B.
Okay, so she's giving us a little bit of background on her.
So ngayon, I would like to take this chance, if you guys will let me, I would like to share some rock songs, some of my favorites po para sa inyo. But bago yun, wait lang po. Wait lang, Kuya Daris, wait. Kuya Daris is the musical director po, the amazing band behind me. Ito po yung pa-surprise ni John Lazan.
Okay, so I like that. She basically, she was just saying that her mother, for those that maybe had trouble hearing it or this or that, because I don't have closed captions on this. Basically, she was just saying that her mother was kind of listened to laid back, kind of chilled out music, and her father was her first vocal coach, and he's a musician, and he used to listen to a lot of rock music and stuff, and which gives us a good insight to why she's even doing this rock medley in the first place, paying tribute to that a little bit and everything, kind of that background as well, you know, since she doesn't normally do kind of rock sounding stuff. Turn it down just a little bit. Please translate that for me if it was anything important. She's probably just talking to the audience. Her hair is long. Beautiful hair.
For those who don't know, sana wala pong mag-disown sa akin. Ganito po talaga ako every month. Para po sa inyo itong next 7 songs. Sana gusto niyo.
Okay. Alright, okay. So immediately we're getting some Aerosmith, Dream On. But I also want to note that I think probably because she'll probably be singing in a little bit different octave or different, you know, a different octave, different range and stuff. The music seems to also be altered a little bit. It sounds like it's a little bit lower, perhaps. And her cover of My Immortal also, she kind of lowered everything a little bit. Very interesting, that stylistic choice for her to lower things instead of keep it the normal. But if you have a different voice, a different range, different octave, or you're doing it in a different octave or anything like that, then you do need to change the music. The music won't always match up. Like, say you're a really high singer, but you're covering someone that sings low normally. You're going to have to change some of that stuff up to make it match, if you didn't know that. She's beautiful voice right now. Ooh, that climb was great. Ooh. Her vibrato is beautiful. It's always beautiful. Ooh. Beautiful. I love her timbre and I love her I love her tone because she has this nice natural warm tone, especially when she's singing lower like this. And it's just it's just, I don't know, it just feels nice to my ears. You know, I've talked about it a few times. Sometimes there's just things that feel nice in the ears, and her tone definitely does that. I just wish there was a better quality video of this. This is doing fine. The vocal quality and stuff seems to be coming through on this video pretty well, but it does upset me a little bit. But just because I want to hear how good it is, you know, and so far it's great. Beautiful. There it is. Woo! Nice long note there. Also, and I'm not a vocal coach, I'm not a professional or anything, but I do want to note that watch her mouth. She's got really good what's the term for it? You can like really see her forming the vowels with her mouth and kind of over I almost want to say over enunciating a little bit on the vowels. But it doesn't actually sound that way when you're singing, but you just kind of have to exaggerate sounds and stuff like that when you sing. But interesting stuff though, if you really watch her mouth while she sings. I know it sounds weird, but you know, it's something some people do. Woo! Okay. Giving us a lot of attitude. Woo! Ooh. Very interesting choice right there with that note to sit there and be holding the note and kind of bring it back into that squeak, you know, that squeak thing that she does that I've told you guys I enjoy because it seems like it adds a lot of emotion and rawness to her performances. So it was very interesting that she did it like that, but it was fine. I also just love the attitude that she's throwing in there. You can kind of feel the attitude and everything coming through in her voice. She's so good at putting emotion or attitude or whatever she needs to put into her stuff. So she's doing a lot of the classics here. First, we got Aerosmith, Dream On. Now we got Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Very interesting stuff here. This one also sounds like it's a little bit lower octave as well. Not that that's a bad thing. She's singing lower, so then the singers naturally sing, which is weird because I know she can sing really high. I wonder if she's just trying to give it a kind of a lower depth and rocky kind of feel to it. I don't know. But interesting choice to do that. Awesome choices, though, for songs. Classics, obviously. Also, she kind of gave it a, I don't know if you guys heard that, but kind of a, almost a southern rock kind of pronunciation right there when she said cry. Now, Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose, when he sings a song, he says cry. Probably break down and cry is kind of something that he does. You know, he really likes that I kind of thing, you know. But she doesn't do that. She goes, probably break down and cry. Kind of like a southern thing in America here. Like my wife has kind of a southern accent, so she says cry sometimes and why. So it's just interesting that she kind of threw that in there, especially since I don't assume her normal accent would have her saying things like that. But it's an interesting choice to make musically. Maybe probably paying homage to that kind of, to where the music comes from and everything. Woo! Look in her mouth. Look at that. I know that sounds weird, but see her like vowel forming and everything, and her tongue, the way she's got her tongue kind of suppressed almost in a way to really let that column of air, that sound out, you know. Just watch. Beautiful vibrato as well. She did it again. She did it again where she didn't really say mine. She said man, kind of. She came a little bit down on it, like a little at the end, but it still was kind of more of a man. Very interesting that she's making those choices. Great. It's beautiful. Sounds great. But it's just weird to me. A little weird to me. But it's interesting, though. I love it. I love that she's doing that. It's a good weird. I love the attitude. Okay, so see on those notes, she's for the rain, thunder and rain to pass me by, and now Axl Rose. I'm sure if you guys have heard Guns N' Roses, he kind of does this thing where he's like bye, like kind of this weird tone to his voice, and she kind of did that there with that one. She said bye, and instead of the bye, like normally if she sang it the other way, she would have said bye, but she you know kind of did it his way on that and bye. Woo! Now she's doing it. Now she's just playing around and having fun. Beautiful. Beautiful vibrato. Okay. Now we got a Bon Jovi here. Look at the attitude that she's giving it in her face and everything. I love that she really embodies every like song and all the music that she covers and everything like that. Because if you guys notice here, look at her face when she's singing, and she's kind of getting like, you know, telling you the story and giving that kind of attitude and everything, almost like she did the song in the first place, you know. It's just really nice to see when a singer does a cover of a song and them really trying to embody the spirit of the song. Woo! So she's got to know that one of the appeals to her voice is the squeak, like the breaking and the squeaking and stuff like that. I just, it's cute. It's cute, but it's actually really cool too, and add, like I said before, I'm not gonna repeat too much, but you know, adds like emotion and just interesting stuff to it, uniqueness to it, you know. But she does it almost purposely, like seems like or a lot of the time. So it's just really nice to know that, you know, it's a good thing that an artist knows people like this aspect of my voice or what I do. I do want to note that I don't know if the audio was unsynced there or what, but it seems like maybe she did do some backing vocals for a backing track for this as well. Because in here, she doesn't actually appear to be singing, but you still hear her voice. Which I'm not saying that she's lip singing or anything like that. Don't worry. I'm just simply saying that I think she does have a little bit of a backing track for this, which is interesting because a lot of bands that do covers live don't actually do backing tracks and stuff for it. They just do the live cover. But this is a nice, safe way to do it and still have fun and not have to worry too much about straining or overdoing something or breath control or anything, because then if you need to take a breath, you can take a breath somewhere and it's still going to be playing, you know, and it's still going to sound good and stuff as well. But it just right in here, and I'm going to back it up a little bit, it seems like you could still hear her voice and she's not doing anything, but the audio could also be out of sync as well. Now she could also have backing singers, and I'm sure she does. Pop singers and stuff like that almost always have some backing singers, and that very much could be someone else, but it kind of sounds like her voice a little bit, so it kind of makes me think it's a backing track from her. But she could also just have a background singer, that a backing vocalist that sounds a lot like her. It could be one of the two. I don't know. If you guys know, tell me in the comments. But one of the two definitely happened there. And again, right there, she could have very much done the O part, but then she kind of like relaxed her mouth and very much wasn't singing there and was looking at the audience, and we still heard the voice again. So it's either a backing vocalist or a backing track. I just don't know which one. I know I keep bringing it up. It's not a bad thing. I don't know. I'm not there live, so I can't see. Which one it is. Or hear. Woo! Beautiful note. Beautiful note. Was that the end of her performance? Her concert or something? Amazing. Great. I love it, dude. I love it. She sounds so good. I want to do a rock album, dude. I think that'd be really cool for her to do a rock album or just a cover album where it's a bunch of cover songs, because I just want to hear the recorded version too, you know. She's got such a great voice, and it'd just be nice to see what stylistic choices she would make for that. Either way, if you guys like the video and like the reaction, please do hit that like button for me. I know this one ran kind of long and I stopped and stuff a lot, but I just love her voice, and I love commentating on her voice, or whatever you want to say. Just because she does so many crazy, weird, unique things, and I love it. I love her voice. I love her. Either way, comment down below and answer, if you haven't answered any of my questions throughout the video. Also, any suggestions for things that you guys want me to react to. There's still plenty of Morissette and Morissette performances and stuff to react to, so don't worry. But either way, share it around so your friends can give their thoughts, opinions, and suggestions as well. And hit that sub button if you haven't already, guys. By the time this video comes out, we may have hit 5,000. If we have, then I guess next big goal is 10,000. But either way, if we haven't hit 5,000 yet, please do help me hit 5,000. I do have a big announcement to make after that. Either way, thank you guys so much for the support and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.